Okay, I know I've been on a little hiatus. I've been very inconsistent, but here I am saying that I will get better at being consistent and whatnot. And if that's not good enough for you, I have a surprise.
Oh, hey, what's up? It's Chris, Mr. Oberrated over here, and I'm here to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. I guess that's a way to put it. I'm Shrek. This is Shrek Attack. Brandon Trekkinggoss at the Real B Shrek. Fuck, dude. Fuck this intro. Chris Ober is here. Chris Oberrated. And we're doing our annual thing that we started last year with the top five. Well, we just did top five. What the fuck am I doing? All right. Spotify Wrapped. We're talking Spotify Wrapped. Ober, how are you?
I'm just happy to be here. I am so happy to be here. This is already off to a rocket start. I'm so excited.
Happy to be here in your own home.
In my own home. I want to record one at your place sometime.
We can do that whenever we watch one of those movies.
Yeah.
On my 75-inch TV with a surround sound.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And
but
you
yeah,
realize how not comfortable my couch is.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no, I'm so excited to be here recording this with you because, like you said, we're doing our second annual Spotify Wrapped recap of what you listen to, what I listen to, and what we think about what we listen to, and the drama that might ensue whenever we start talking about each other's top. I almost said top five too. Before as we talk about our top artists and top songs.
What our top five was. Yeah. And last year.
Yes.
There we go.
We're like a month.
We're a
late
tad
or so.
late.
Yeah.
It came out December 4th, and it's January 30th. So here we are. But we're busy people.
Did we record the last one at the end of December last year?
Yeah. It came out. I believe my episode was the final episode of 2023, as opposed to like the second or third episode of 2025.
Yeah.
Years.
That's
how it works.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Getting back on track.
Like you said, we are busy adults. Okay?
Yes.
So it happens.
Yeah.
We made it happen, and that's all that matters. We're good.
I'm adjusting a little bit more every day, and I am someplace where I'm happy with where I'm at work, and now that I'm somewhat adjusted, I should be able to get back to this more normal. And if I don't, Chris is going to kick my ass. Tom Hardy style.
Backtracking to that, so I called you out.
Yes.
I called you out in my one episode with my buddy Jordan.
He did.
And I did that in a phrase of saying, like, hey, hold me accountable, but I think it was misconstrued to the point where I sounded a little bit too aggressive. And I apologize for that because I did not mean it to project so aggressively where I'm like, hey, you better fucking do something.
The way I explained it, though, on my last podcast, the Emily is Away podcast, I told you approximately 2 years ago, whenever you start your podcast, I'll start mine.
Yes.
And then you started yours and I started mine. And we both kind of went into a hiatus. Yep. I don't want to get into why I did because it's kind of personal reasons that aren't internet worthy. Mm-hmm. We'll leave it at health issues.
Yes.
And you went on your hiatus for, once again, don't want to get into it, personal reasons, I'm sure.
Fucking busy.
Yeah, busy. And now I took care of all my issues. Mm-hmm. So I should be back. And I was going to record last week, but Lions.
Hey, so on that note, not to bring up depression.
How about it? It's gonna be my episode next week.
I did. Okay, so there you go. This is a good tease into next week. I did want to bring this up.
Yeah.
Because your Detroit Lions.
Yes.
Unfortunately, came short. in the
Indeed.
playoffs.
Yep.
And I don't bring this up in a way of a spiteful thing towards you because, my two teams are the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers, and they did worse than the Detroit Lions, so we're going to leave it at that. However, I did one of those like ESPN brackets and whatnot, and my choice for the Super Bowl was the Detroit Lions. So I am with you. Not as deep, but I am with you in the upsetness that like you wanted a team to go all the way, and we fell short.
So thought this could be the year, but
It looked like it.
I'm not going to elaborate too much because, like I said, this is my next week episode.
Save it.
But it was disappointing, but kind of expected. And there was a part of me before game day, and I couldn't do this as a fan, but I kind of wish I did because it would have eased the pain a little bit. The day before the game happened, I saw all the movements on Vegas, and I was like, yo, if I took the upset for the Commanders, I could win a lot of money, and it would ease the pain of whenever the Lions lose because injuries is where I'm going to leave it. I knew it wasn't a great matchup for us. So anyway,
I actually saw that. I don't know if it was like a Reddit thread or just like a random like conversation I had, but that was something I did acknowledge recently, that depending on whatever sporting event you're following, bet on the thing you don't want to happen.
Yeah.
So if the thing you don't want to happen happens, you make some money. If the thing you want to happen happens, ego.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. And
So-
like I said, whenever I saw it whenever I was thinking about it, doing it, I was like, I can't do this as a fan. But in hindsight, like, yo, it would have been so much easier dealing with that loss if I would have won $100.
Right. Listen. Even speaking on those terms, I went to a Penguins game earlier this year. I've gone to a number of them, but there was one specific one that I went to where the Penguins were facing the Winnipeg Jets, high powered hockey team, not the Penguins, the Jets. And I attended this game, and I literally bet against the Pens. And I did like a fucking absurd like 5-leg parlay. Guess what? I hit 4 of the 5 legs, and I was genuinely so excited to win my parlay because I did so many bets against the Pens, and I'm like, let's go! But not only did the Pens lose, I lost my parlay, so I was double down depressed that not only my team lost, but I missed my parlay by like 2 goals. Fucking terrible. But yeah, no, I get you. See, that's the thing you should do. I'm a big MMA fan as well, so it's like whenever there's a person I'm passionately like, oh, I hope they win, bet on the other guy.
You know, the thing is now our Super Bowl is Eagles and Chiefs, and I don't want to see either of them win. So can I bet on the Meteor? Fuck it, let the 3-peat happen. Let's get out of the way.
Listen, I don't know. I'm so back and forth on that. Like, once upon a time, I think we've had this conversation in the past, like, I'm not a Patrick Mahomes hater.
No.
But this season, I can't remember if I went like 5 games where I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. But then the calls kept happening and the wins kept happening. I'm like, okay, I'm getting annoyed now.
I can tell you the exact moment that I flipped on Patrick Mahomes because I used to defend him. I thought he was real fun to watch. I thought he was, he is, I can still, with the matter of fact, I said it on my QB tier list podcast.
He's in his own tier.
And until he stops doing what the fuck he's doing now, I cannot say that there is a quarterback better than him.
Yep.
I cannot remove him from his own tier. It's Patrick Mahomes and the rest of the fucking league, and I hate it. But the exact moment that I quit liking him was whenever he was going against the Bills last season, and they had that one offsides call, and he fucking threw the biggest hissy fit. And whenever he went to talk to Josh Allen after the game, the quarterbacks normally come together, share a hug. He hugged Josh Allen, and he's like, I can't fucking believe that call. It was the worst call I ever saw. Like, homie, you just said that to the opposing quarterback. Now he is supposed to be happy that he won, but it pans to his face and he just looks like he feels bad. And then afterward, you just bitched about that call for like 3 weeks. And that's whenever I was like, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Like, listen, Tom Brady got the calls, but whenever a call went against him, he didn't cry about it for 3 weeks.
Fucking buckle down and toss that deflated ass ball.
That's right. That's right. And like, Tom Brady actually might not be allowed to call a Chiefs game next year because he called out the calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think is hilarious.
Yep.
But I'm here for
Rightfully
it.
so. But yeah, no. This Super Bowl is upsetting.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
So today, Oberrated and I came together. We recorded his first, where we talked about our top 5 anticipated movies of this upcoming year.
we indeed did.
And spoilers for like the first 20 minutes or so, did not watch any of my top anticipated movies from the year before that we did that.
On brand.
Yeah, so, he had me back for the reasons.
It's good for the content, you know?
Content. I am the gimmick. And I watched like one movie last year that was new, and that was Ricky Stenicki.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it was a good movie.
Let's go.
But I came up with movies this year, and I do think I will watch 3 of them.
And listen.
Eventually.
Listen, Shrek Attack listeners. He pulled his weight. If this is the first podcast or the first episode you're listening to, prior to listening to the top 5 picks of Oberrated, he pulled his weight, and I appreciate it. It was a good episode. I liked it.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's talking about things that I don't know. I've made a full fucking podcast out of it.
Yeah,
and whenever I'm consistent, I get listeners for whatever fucking reason. I appreciate you all. But today we are going to do the second annual, as we discussed, Spotify Wrapped podcast, where we will first talk about our top 5 songs, and then we'll go back and talk about our top 5 artists. I do believe this is the format we did last year, and I think it worked out pretty well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I started with the movies. I'll let you start with the songs.
All right.
And we can get into this whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. So, do you want me to just burn through the songs, or do we want to go back and forth song by song? What you think?
We aren't scripted. Whatever we can. Yeah, let's do 5, 5, 4, 4.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
Then, whatever you want to say about the song or whatever.
Gotcha. Let's make it happen. So, top songs. Number 5. I have a song called Overcompensate. Overcompensate is by the 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots are very near and dear to my heart. You will be finding out a little bit more whenever we start talking about the top artists. I can't remember. I meant to bring up the last year's results and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that
God forbid. Yeah,
great idea.
It's okay, but God forbid I can even fucking find it
I was
because
gonna say,
I was barely able to find our current year one.
I
so.
remember who my top artist was, but I could not tell you like my top song or anything.
Man, I have no idea.
Because my top artist is in my top 5 every year.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. I think mine are kind of the same too. It might have been the same, but like I said, it would have been nice to still have the evidence, but it's okay. We're fine. But yeah, so Overcompensate by 21 Pilots. If I remember right, I think this album or this track was one of their first like singles released teasing up to the album, so it makes sense why it just broke into my top 5. Overcompensate is, I'm going to say this 5 times straight, but is a jam because obviously it broke my top 5. But yeah, 21 Pilots are someone that is very near and dear to my heart. I've been listening to them ever since their Vessel album, which is one of their very first ones. I think it was either their second or third album that they hit mainstream with. But yeah, big 21 Pilots fan. Love this album. Clancy was a fantastic album, and they keep churning these out one by one every single time they do drop albums. So yeah, it's one that's going to probably feature. I wouldn't be shocked if this features again when we record this next next year, December and or January.
This year.
Exactly. Whenever 21 Pilots comes up again.
Whenever
in the next episode,
Spotify decides to release their fucking rap. we'll save that for later.
But yeah,
we'll throw that in between the songs and the artists. So intermission rant, if you will.
Get your shit straight, Spotify.
Yeah.
But yeah, so number 5, Overcompensate by the 21 Pilots. Love the song, love them, and I will continue to listen to this album all the way through the year of 2025.
Yeah, so anything else to add to that?
No. I think that's the gist of that. I'm probably, if I'm looking ahead, that's going to be all I got for 21 Pilots until we talk about top artists. So yeah, Overcompensate, number 5, 21 Pilots.
Yeah, so I'm going to have a pretty common theme in my top 5 songs.
What's that?
Noah Kahan.
Oh, okay.
Which I've listened to, I believe you called it Oberrated.
Overture, yeah.
That's it. And I don't think I recall hearing Noah Kahan mentioned.
No. So Noah's interesting to me because whenever I work in Oakland of Pittsburgh, and whenever I drive into work, I listen to the radio because I love Mikey and Big Bob.
Yeah. I also love Mikey.
Exactly.
And Big
So
Bob. Yes.
I love Mikey and Big Bob. Shout out the Freak Show. And so whenever I drive into work, at the time frame of like 7 a.m. to 8 to get to Oakland, I'm always listening to them. So I'm always listening to the top hits of what's being played.
Whenever I drive to work in the morning, I listen to them till the first commercial.
Yeah.
And then I go to music.
Yep. I get you. So listening to them, obviously, with the radio playing top hits, I hear Noah often, but it's whatever
Stick season.
Yeah, stick season. So, I'm familiar, but there's something about him that I am intrigued about, but for some reason I've never pulled the trigger on like listening to more of him. After this episode, maybe I'll finally do that. But go ahead.
So his like thank you message, because Spotify does the thank you messages, was like, yeah. So if I was your top artist. He's not. Spoilers, he wasn't. He was not number 1. I'm not trying to throw that out there. He was one of my top artists. I will throw that spoiler out there. But he's like, if I'm one of your top artists, then I am sorry you're going through some shit. And I was like, okay, I'm caught out. So my number 5 song is called False Confidence. It's the first Noah Kahan song that I heard. I was listening to DJ X because that's normally what I do to get my new music and old music.
Hell yeah.
Although, as the year went on, he kind of got shittier and shittier at getting the new stuff. But this was the first song that he showed me of Noah Kahan. And I fucking grabbed onto it and did not let go because it did hit so fucking close to home.
I love when that happens though.
Yeah.
Like whenever you either listen to a new artist or you might listen to a new song from an artist you're familiar with, and a song that you aren't familiar with comes out and you just instantly hit that connection.
The lyrics just kind of spoke to me. They still kind of do. And I've been working on, getting the false confidence out there to get to the real confidence. And that's kind of what the song's about. It's like, don't take me seriously because I'm bullshitting this. And why am I bullshitting this for people that I don't know, people I've never meet?
Okay.
And Noah Kahan is going to be featured a lot in my top 5. So
hey, it happens. That's fine.
That's all I got to throw out there for that.
That's fine. It's all good.
With that, we'll move on to your number 4.
My number 4, which is someone similarly to how you're talking about Noah, is my boy, Luke Hemmings. Number 4 is a song called Benny.
I'm glad you ended that with Hemmings, because whenever you started saying Luke, I was like, if you say Luke, was it Brian?
Oh, God, no. Oh, my God.
I was about to end the podcast.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't do that.
If you would have hit me with that, I would have been like, man, it's been real.
Oh, no, I can't do that to you. Absolutely not. No. So, not that I assume anyone on the Shrek Attack podcast has kept up with an Oberrated podcast, but the Oberrated podcast on my most recent segment, the Oberture segment, I feature all of my 24 albums that I listen to, and at number 1, spoiler alert, because you did not listen to that,
I did.
you did, but your listeners, you guys that I'm talking to,
you just petted the mic.
I just did. Did you hear this? The listeners at Shrek Attack Podcast probably did not listen to this, but my number one album is by a man named Luke Hemmings, and Luke Hemmings had an album called Boy, and on that album features 3 of my top songs. So at number 4 is a song called Benny. Benny is essentially just a call out for Luke's brother, if I understand the song right and understand what I watched in his little like deep dive behind the scenes thing of his album. But that's gonna be one of my top guys. And again, this is 3 songs out of my top 5 songs that is going to be featured here. But number 4 is Benny, his little ode to his brother and his yearning to connect to his family because he's the life of a musician, always on the move and traveling. So number 4, Benny by Luke Hemmings, not Luke Bryan. Don't worry,
not Luke Bryan. So my number 4 is by Noah Kahn. It's Dow Drunk featuring Post Malone.
Oh, so he has a song with Posty?
Yeah, he has a song with Posty.
Interesting.
And honestly, it would not surprise me if you've heard this song as well, because whenever I heard it, I was like, wow, this is Noah Kahn? And the song is about getting drunk, dialing your ex-girlfriend to the point where you get, while you're out drinking and driving. And then
we don't do that.
He gets arrested, and he uses his one call on his ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
And he's saying even the cops think it's messed up. Like, you don't answer the phone call. I'll die drunk. I'll die a drunk. I'll die for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very, very dramatic. Very. It's so catchy, though. My God. It's the catchiest song, and I'm kind of shocked it is at number 4. But whenever I look at my other songs, I'm also still shocked it's at number 4.
That's an interesting concept. That intrigues me. Huh. Listen, after this recording, you gotta send me some of these because I've always wanted to pull the trigger on listening to Noah. So this is very intriguing.
It's a trap.
I'm enjoying this.
You'll fall into it.
It's fine. Well, if there's any artist that I want to share with you, just like I would like you to share Noah with me, there's a certain local artist that has broken into my top 5 artists as well as it has broken into my top songs, and I will yell this artist out into the fucking edges of the earth. This is a gentleman by the stage name of Cajon Concept. Cajon Concept, number 3 is his song "Laughing at a Funeral." Laughing at a Funeral, right out of the gate, you would hear this title. It's kind of like, interesting. That's an interesting concept. But the story behind it is actually kind of unique and kind of intriguing because what it kind of translates into is never being comfortable in the environment, in the scenarios that you're in, where things are just awkward or you don't know how to respond, so you just laugh. So
it's fair.
Picture yourself at a funeral.
That is fair.
Things are awkward. Emotions are high. You don't know what to do with yourself. And so you kind of laugh at a funeral. And oops. You know? Yeah. So, but even beyond that with the story, moving on away from the story, the song is hella catchy. It's got a great little vibe to it. It got a good little bebop vibe to it and such. And it's obviously one of my favorites of the album. Actually, I'm kind of shocked that this is the one that broke into the top 5, like we were mentioning in either, I can't remember if it was this episode or my podcast, but Spotify was kind of strange.
Yeah.
With this wrapped this time around.
Yeah.
But if there was any, there were a number of songs on Cajon's album that I thought I listened to tenfold, but Laughing at a Funeral broke into the top 5, which, sure, okay, I guess. But yeah, number 3, Laughing at a Funeral, great song, great kind of way to explain odd feelings and vibes that you feel whenever you're in awkward, anxiety-inducing situations, and one that I super love and super enjoy. So yeah, number 3, Laughing at a Funeral, Cajon Concept.
All right, so now we're on to my number 3, and this was one of the first things, I didn't want to spoil it, but whenever I walked into your door and I saw what shirt you happened to be wearing, Are you bored yet?
Really?
Are you bored yet by Wallows?
Get out of here, seriously?
Yep. That is my number 3. And you are
incredible.
Rocking the shirt.
Incredible. That's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I don't know what all I can say about the song. Obviously, you are probably familiar with it. It's a bop.
It is.
It's an absolute bop.
It is fantastic. It is fantastic. It's got that good, like, I just said it, but it's got that, like, good little bebop, feel good vibe to it. And
featuring,
Claro?
Claro.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted to make sure I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I think this is now, like, 1 or 2 albums removed now. Well, hilariously enough, so the shirt I'm wearing, comedically enough, was the shirt that I bought at the last concert I saw before COVID. Mm-hmm. So I bought this shirt at the last concert I saw before COVID, before the entire music industry just fucking shut down. And yeah, so it's kind of funny how, like, Wallows has such a cornerstone of a memory bit for me, because it's like, great music, great album, great performance, great show. World shut down. It's the last concert I ever fucking saw for the next 2 years or so. But that's cool. That's it.
Then you're
awesome.
sitting there like, are you bored?
Yes, I am really so fucking bored.
God, it's so catchy.
Yo.
And it is kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, it feels like you're on a date that just isn't going well. And there's like, please spare me from being the one that says this is rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I could definitely get those vibes from the song. I don't know the backstory to it, but given the lyrics and given the vibe of the song, yeah, that definitely seems like it tracks to what the intentions of the lyrics and the music is. So yeah, no, I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. But yeah. So, what? Is my number 2?
I believe it's your number 2.
Yep. Okay, cool. So, as I teased, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be throwing out any other big names now, because now my same artist is the same one that I've already talked about at number 4. So, Mr. Luke Hemmings, he consists of taking over my 2 and 1 spot, so spoiler alert there. But at number 2 is the first song that I believe he released as a single to his album Boy, which is called Close My Eyes. Now, Close My Eyes has that perfect blend of, like, a fast tempo and great instruments added to the song, while also having this really deep and connective type of lyrics attached to it. Enough so that there's something I do on Facebook where I name all my photo albums after, like, a lyric or so, and Close My Eyes was my album lyric for 2024.
Still waiting for people to join me on Facebook and making lyrics their statuses again.
We're good. We're bringing that MySpace vibe back.
I'm doing my best.
But yeah, I think the closest I'll get is the albums. I'm sorry, but it's fine.
I guess it's okay.
But yeah, no. Close My Eyes is just it's a great song. Like I said, I love that mix of just really fast paced tempo, but also if you, like, pay attention and slow it down to listening to the lyrics, it's like, oh wait, there's a little bit more deeper connective lyrics to this rather than just a bop of a fast tempo vibe, you know. So yeah, Close My Eyes is at number 2 by Luke Hemmings. I don't think I mentioned this, but I don't know how many people would know this and or not know this, but Luke Hemmings is the lead singer for 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5 Seconds of Summer, that band that a lot of people know from way back when, if you don't keep following their music. But honestly, if you haven't, you probably should, because 5 Seconds of Summer has made banger after banger after banger with their albums and have only grown more and more over the time. So they're insanely talented. Everyone should be listening to them, honest to God. But I might just be the fanboy, but I'll fucking die on that hill.
I always thought they were a good band whenever I hear their music.
Absolutely.
And now knowing who Luke Hemmings is, I'll probably check out Boy.
Yep. Do it.
And if nothing else, it's because he's all over your fucking top 5. Speaking of people being all over their fucking top 5, my number 2, you know, you're cruising into work, you're listening to the Kiss FM Morning Freak Show with Mikey and Big Bob.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, they play a list banger called Stick Season by Noah Kahan.
There it is.
So, False Confidence is my favorite Noah Kahan song. I think Dial Drunk is probably the catchiest song, but this song is probably the realest song.
Oh, yeah.
Just how fitting it is. Like, he's talking about, you know, his girl left him, he's back in his hometown, and just everything kind of hitting. It's his least favorite season because fall is symboling everything dying for winter. And I actually, like, went back and, like, I've watched a lot of Noah Kahan interviews on the song and him explaining it. And he's like, you know it's bad whenever the mom forgets you. And he's like, it's one of those songs from the heart. He didn't think it would be the one to take off, but that's typically how it works, huh? And absolute banger. I love Noah Kahan and can't wait for him to come out with new relatable music.
I don't know if your number one is are we talking
number
about two,
one,
or are we talking about number one?
We're list number 2.
Okay, I don't know if your number one is going to be Noah, and
It's
I don't
not.
know where he. Okay, I don't know where he falls within your artist, but I just want to talk about it because it's on top of my head right at this moment. But I genuinely hope Noah isn't one of those guys that hit like a one-hit wonder type thing, because even with just Stick Season that I've listened to obviously often because of the radio, but whenever you listen to certain songs, especially when they're just radio hits, you can kind of get a vibe or get this feeling that these people are bigger than their one song. You know, that Noah isn't just going to be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I mean, Noah Kahan could have easily ended up all 5 of my top songs because I listen to a lot of Northern Attitude. I listen to Mess a lot. He has so many songs I listen to a ton of, but I do think it probably nailed the top 3 correctly, and I would imagine Northern Attitude is probably just outside the top 5.
Okay.
If I was a guessing betting man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like I said, with that said, like there's a lot more depth to his music than just Stick Season, and from myself, from an outside perspective, listening to Stick Season and how it's so popular, I'm like, there's this golden little like aspect of him that I feel like could break farther. So I really hope he isn't just that like one hit wonder type thing, because I could see it going beyond that. So who knows? We'll see. The only time will tell.
I know my best friend's sister is a big fan of his, and he came to Pittsburgh last year. She has been to his concert before he got big. Oh. And I thought whenever I heard False Confidence, because False Confidence, I heard it like 1 month before Stick Season blew up. Mm-hmm. And I saw he was coming, and I was like, hell yeah. You know, whenever he comes, we'll go see him. And so Stick Season blew up, Len. And guess what those ticket prices did?
Yup.
So we did not see him.
Yeah.
But someday, I will.
So is the story of concerts.
Yes. So numero uno coming up.
Yeah, numero uno. So number 1 song, as I teased already. Spoiler alert, it's Luke Hemmings. So Luke Hemmings taking up the 3rd spot of a 5-spot listing. Number 1 is a song called Shakes. Now, personally, I'm kind of shocked. I closed my eyes, did not beat Shakes out. But again, I mean, Luke is Luke, so I guess it's like, oh, well, which one's going to win? Shakes is equally fantastic, though. Mm-hmm. Shakes is a more like, if I can describe it in any way, it's like more of like a dreamy state of being. Okay. It's got this almost hypnotic vibe to it, and that's probably why I probably got the number one spot, because I just kind of enjoyed it.
Hypnotized you into it.
Exactly. I love that vibe. Anything that can just displace you and not make you think about what's going on in your own life, So playing this album, and that's basically the vibe of the entire album. While there might be some tempo changes, the lyrics always stay consistent in being this more of like dreamlike state. And this yearning for something, or yearning for something outside of what you're currently experiencing. That's what this entire album, boy, is. Yeah. That's why I love it so much. So, yeah, Shakes has that pinnacle dreamlike state. Hilariously enough, whenever I talked about this album on Oberrated, my favorite song on this album is not on the top 5. So once again, like we discussed, there's some shady business going on with Spotify Rap, but I mean it's still close. Who knows how they get these stats and whatnot? But yeah, my favorite song is not on the top 5, but it is what it is. It's all good. So number 1, Shakes, got that dreamlike state to the song, and just yet another Luke Hemming song breaking into my top 5.
So my number 1 song caught me off guard.
Okay, what you got?
So I will preface this by saying, yes, I did listen to this song a lot. No, I do not think I listened to the song enough for it to be in my top 5, let alone my number 1. But it's Ribs by Lorde.
What?
It's Ribs by Lorde.
Was that even one that was like radio play popular?
No. No, it wasn't.
Now, okay, so I'm already going off. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm already going off a little bit. I listened to a lot of Lorde whenever she came. This was Pure Heroin? Is this the Pure Heroin album?
I want to say yes.
So, like, I literally bought that album physically. I listened to a lot of Lorde. So, like, I don't even think Ribs was, like, a gigantic radio play one. I think that was an obscure side one. Where the hell?
Yeah, it's off of Pure Heroin.
Where the fuck did this come from?
I will say, if there was a top 5 songs by Lorde I listened to, absolutely, it is my number 1. But is it my top 5 song
of the year?
Of the year? I don't think so.
Wow, that's interesting.
I mean, to the point where like I can't even tell you. I guess it's her most popular. Oh well, not by numbers, but most. How's this work?
So just for the listeners, so what we're doing is we're looking at the Spotify page for Lorde, and despite Royals having the most listens, Ribs is currently on her as her number 1 popular at 709 million. Now, if I understand the Spotify algorithm right, they whatever's most popular is what's like frequently played right now. Okay. So while Royals is still a higher play count, there's an influx of people listening to Ribs for whatever reason.
It's all me, apparently.
Apparently to get number 1 song.
I am putting in the work for Ribs right now.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, literally. Now that I'm looking at Pure Heroin's album, like there are like 3 other songs that I know I listen to more than I listen to Ribs.
I would say no, Ribs is my most listened to song of Lorde by far. Mm-hmm. But I would also throw like Royals in there, Buzzcut Season, Team.
Yep.
And that might be all I've listened to off this album.
And vice versa. Like, I think for me, I'm a big fan of Tennis Court. Royals, obviously, because it's just what everyone has listened to. Buzzcut Season, fantastic. Yep. Team, fantastic. Yeah, all of those I wouldn't pick those songs more than Ribs personally. But yeah, that's funny. That's really funny.
I like the song. It's a good song. I don't think it belonged in my top 5.
Number 1, 2024.
Doty was nowhere in my top 5 songs.
I remember that name from last year. Yup.
Like, you're telling me that I listened to Ribs by Lorde more than My Girl Doty. Come on. And she had the fucking theme song for Life is Strange.
Oh, man.
That I listened to pretty much nonstop from October to December. Now, Spotify Rap comes out December 4th. I don't know if I can get enough times listening to the song by then. I don't know how the fucking thing works. Because Ribs was my number 1 song.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. And even with that said, I was shocked on my end. I mean, we're going to be talking about the artist in just a moment.
Yep.
But I was shocked on my end because once again on my Overture I talked about my top 3 albums and within that top 3 was Linkin Park's new album.
Yeah.
And Linkin Park is not in my top artists, but they did release it I think in like November.
Yeah.
So limited amount of time before the Wrapped comes out, and who knows when they have that cutoff for when Wrapped is registering listens. But yeah, no, it's strange.
And Wrapped was very fucking underwhelming this year.
Yeah.
I feel like every other year it does this good job of not only wrapping up what you listen to, but like giving you comparisons of other things happening and, you know, what moods you went in. This year, like, you could tell it was pure AI that did it. Because what the fuck? What, like, I don't know how to describe this, but it gives you your genres, I guess. Mm-hmm. My July was my academic clean rap hip hop era. My August was my nerdy shonen anime era. And then my October was my
Pink Pilates, baby!
Pink Pilates Princess Catwalk Pop era. And like, what the actual fuck? At first, like, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. It was funny. We're sitting here laughing. But it literally told me that this was my eras. And then it told me my top 5 songs, my top 5 artists, my top 5 podcasts featuring Oberrated at number 2. And the reason he's number 2 is because Mikey and Big Bob release one every day. And then it's like, oh, by the way, that's it. Done here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And it's to the point where YouTube Music does a Wrapped. I did not listen to YouTube Music enough last year to get a Wrapped because Spotify is my go-to. Mm-hmm. However, if Wrapped sucks this year, I might go to YouTube Music.
Might be a jump ship.
And then after our Spotify Wrapped episode next year, we're gonna have to retitle it to "If You're Still on Spotify Wrapped / YouTube Music," which is fine.
Music of review.
Music review.
Who knows? We might have to do it. Hey, listen. Since we're talking about conspiracy.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about conspiracy, I do want to bring this up,
okay.
And I know the one listener that will listen to this, because I'm going to tell her to listen to this, is going to appreciate this part because she's been bitching about this part.
Yeah.
Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Abby has talked about her Spotify and how she is furious about it. Reason being, I can't remember if it was her top artists or top songs, but within her top artists, she got Taylor Swift. Now,
I did that last year.
With that said, yeah, I know, exactly. So, with that said, I am still a big Taylor Swift fan. Yeah. I may not have been as big of a fan for her newest music, but I'm still a big Taylor Swift fan. I enjoy her music. She's one of the greatest songwriters that is currently living.
I like Do It With a Broken Heart.
Exactly. So, however, with that said, I think it was within her top artists. She got Taylor Swift within her top artists. Abby literally plays like 2 playlists, and within that playlist, there is 1 Taylor Swift song. You cannot tell me and tell her that her algorithm or whatever say you played that 1 song within the playlist that she listens to that many times to warrant Taylor Swift being within that top artist spot. And then even vice versa, and we're going to get into this too because it's within my top artists, but I do have at least a little bit of an excuse / argument of what happened here. There's a band called The Maine that did not even break her top 5. And I can tell you firsthand that she listened to them religiously, and they did not break her top 5.
You know, knowing her, I believe that she did listen to them religiously.
Exactly. So it Spotify is doing some shady business. Okay,
and
I'm curious.
Not only that, while we are on the Spotify rant part of this show, have you noticed? And I did your trick back in the day to get the songs to stop being the same fucking songs. Yep. Mm-hmm. They're repetitive again. Yeah. Every day I will play DJ X, and he's like, yeah, so here's the vibe. It's going to be 2010s. And it plays the same song as it played yesterday and the day before. the day before. I'm like finding myself like pushing that blue button, like, please give me something different.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love these songs. Yes, I want to listen to more 303 this year. That is something I want to bring back. I would love to listen to 303. I listened to fucking Gym Class Heroes yesterday. Like, I want to bring back my older artists, but I don't want to do it every day.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to listen to the same 303 song every day. I don't want to listen to the same Gym Class Heroes song every day.
What if we changed up at least the song we're playing by the band? Like something a little different. Just a little different. Same band, different song. They have a lot to choose from. So many to choose from. Mm-hmm. So I thought, I'm trying to get into my old music. I pulled up my college playlist. My college playlist has well over 1,000 songs. I listened to it for the past 3 days. I gave it new starting songs. After the starting song, each day it goes into Don't Trust Me featuring Kid Cudi, into it's the same fucking lineup every day. The fact that I can pull one off the top of my brain is impressive, but it's the same lineup. And I'm finding myself pushing like skip like up to 75 times just to get to new songs. Why are you doing the same lineup whenever I have it on shuffle? Like, how? You are at your most expensive point that I've paid for, and I have YouTube Red, meaning I have YouTube Music, meaning if you don't get your shit together by the end of this year, I'm going on to YouTube Music. Because I already pay for it and I don't use it because Spotify used to be that much better than it. And now, I don't think it is.
Yep.
Anything you'd like to add?
No, I get it. I don't know what's going on. Like you said, there was a little like revelation. I can't remember if I just saw it from someone else. I think it was one of my friends that like found the little trick to it, that you went into the options, you were able to change whatever button was saying, hey, like match this vibe, and it just played the same fucking songs every single time. But ever since then I haven't had to touch that in a long time. But while there are more like different genres being played and different other obscure music within my playlist, because I play one playlist. I have a playlist called Oberrated that is all the songs that I want to listen to. But from time to time, there are the same songs still playing while the surrounding songs, the obscure songs, are different from time to time. So, like, there is still that weird trend that's going on. I don't know where it comes from, but no, I get where you're coming from. It's weird.
Currently, the best thing I can do that I found to get new music is to play my liked songs and turn on Smart Shuffle. And Smart Shuffle will throw something in there that I haven't heard. I don't understand why that is the workaround I need to go with. But, like, DJ X, the whole purpose of it is, hey,
new stuff.
Here's this vibe,
stuff.
And now here's some new shit. And now here's this vibe that you like, and here's some new shit you might like. And he kind of went away, like, he went away from the new shit. He'll be like, yo, here's the 2010s vibe. Here's from the early 2000s. Here is the top music that America's listening to right now. And
I don't want that one.
let me tell you, I fucking hate what America is listening to right now. I don't even like some Bruno Mars song. I don't even know, like, none of it is my vibe. Then I continue and it's like, oh, hey, well, here's that 2010s vibe. And I'm like, God, that was 3 vibes ago,
we
bro.
didn't get that!
Like, at least hit me with like some Justin Bieber. Like, change it up.
Oh man, yep, I get it. I get it. It's, I don't know. It's, yeah. The more we're talking about it, it's like YouTube's looking real nice right now,
right? That looking real juicy. You know what else might be looking juicy?
What's juicy?
The top 5 artists.
Yep.
Or the pizza we ate.
Yep.
Juicy was probably not the right term, but my God.
Listen, there's a lot of meat on that.
A lot of meat. So much meat.
Oh, I'm gonna implode. Oh my God.
I feel it. I actually had to loosen my belt. A little.
Oh, all right. Belts loosened.
I'm in jeans.
We're loosey-goosey.
This might be the first time you ever saw me in jeans.
I think so.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah. Working a job that requires me to wear jeans now. It's where we are in life.
Hell yeah.
So, top 5 artists. We went through the songs. We went on a little rant.
Mm-hmm.
And now, top 5.
Spotify, fix your shit.
Yeah. YouTube music looking juicy.
Oh, yes. Juicy.
You wanna do the top 5, or do you want me to start?
I will lead it off.
Lead it off.
So, going right along with the trend of what's happening and what I've already spoken about. Number 5, in regards to my top artist list in 2024, is, ironically enough, 5 Seconds of Summer.
I see what you did there.
5 Seconds of Summer. I think if I do recall correctly, last year they were present in the top 5
I do
last year
believe
for
so,
me.
yes.
So continuing the trend and never stopping. I'm always listening to these guys. Once again, I just said it whenever I think I just talked about Shakes. The musicality, the talent behind these guys are fantastic. All of them are so wonderful. I love just about every song that they've made. My history with them, I did listen to them all the way back when during the She Looks So Perfect era, but then I went away. Abby and I started dating. It's her favorite band. I started listening to them again, and all their stuff as grown-ass adults. Fantastic music. So, yeah, they're just an all-around great band. I love them so much, and it is no shock to see them once again breaking into the top 5 here.
Yeah, I agree. Hearing 5 Seconds of Summer coming from you does not shock me at all.
Yep.
If anything, it shocks me that it's 5. But I'm convinced you did that on purpose for top 5.
I personally spoke to Spotify and said, listen, I'm recording an episode. It's going to work if you put them at 5.
Yeah. So my number 5 is also someone returning from last year. It's Faith Richards.
Okay.
She was the one that I got out of an adult visual novel, and I continued to listen to her throughout the year of 2024, and will continue to do so moving forward because she's got that nice, relaxing music.
Is she an English singer or?
I'm not 100% sure on her origin.
What's her name?
Faith Richards.
Faith Richards. Yeah, I remember from our recording last year, but yeah, looking like a
US UK
US UK. Yeah, there you go. I see it here.
and beyond.
And beyond. She's an international singer. Ethereal R&B songstress. That just sounds sexy.
That's the genre I listen to.
I can dig it. That's fine. I dig it. Faith Richards. You said number 5?
Number 5. That's my number 5. Yep.
Very nice. What's this number 1 popular song? My Caffeine.
My Caffeine is pretty good.
Is it good?
Bold's good. Blue, the number 4 song, is probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, her top 5 songs are all very solid.
Excellent. And what song is in like one of the adult
Blue.
visual? Blue. Okay. Cool. All right. Excellent. Well, nice to see another returning.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess moving on to number 4.
Yeah.
My number 4, like I mentioned about my number 3 top song, number 4 is Cajon Concept.
Okay.
Cajon Concept, Ben from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My man is if there's anything that always is a trend with me, I just love these insanely talented instrumental artists. People that feature a lot of different instruments, that feature a range in regards to their vocal capability.
Right.
And Ben of Cajon Concept is the embodiment of that. He is a very talented artist. Honestly deserves to be much bigger. His manager and a friend of mine, Adam, we both have been saying the same thing, that like if this man puts his absolute all into this music career, like the dude should be on an upward trajectory into the moon, you know. So yeah, Cajon Concept coming in at number 4. His entire album of his top greatest hits, or the greatest hits album, because it's everything that he's released, is fantastic. So if there's anyone that is deserving to be in this top 5, it is my man Cajon Concept. And yeah, he's gonna It's another prediction. Watch him come in here for next year too, because insanely talented. Love him.
I'll have to check him out for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But yeah, that's my number 4.
Moving on to my number 4. Double check, make sure I got it right here. It's AJR.
Oh,
AJR. So
okay. I'm familiar.
Yeah, I discovered them through Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Lake. I don't know if you ever watched that on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
But they came on to Good Mythical Morning a few years ago. They featured their song Sober Up, which would be my favorite song by them.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to that continuously, and I don't know if it's last year or the year before, they came out with a few songs, Inertia, Way Less Sad, and some others where they just kind of gripped me. And I said, like, as we move on through my life, their music just happens to kind of hit what I'm going through.
I love when that happens.
And it's like we're both kind of growing together.
Mm-hmm. I do genuinely love when that happens, whenever you do follow a certain artist and it just happens to work perfectly.
Yeah.
That they released songs or they release albums that just easily blends in with the things that you're experiencing in life. So I love when that happens. I can see that happening. AGR is another like group. Is it a group of 3 or 2 or something like that? The musicality behind them is really impressive. I think when I don't listen to them personally, but I've just heard singles and songs from time to time. They have a vibe that reminds me of 21 Pilots, but
right.
They have their own thing that they do, and I like them.
It's very unique. I think a lot of the artists I listen to that are at the top have a unique vibe to them, and that's what I kind of go for. I've always said whenever people ask me what my favorite type of music is, I tell them it's kind of an indie style. And I know indie is so broad, but if it has a unique sound to it that you don't just get on the radio every day,
yeah,
I'm in. I'm sold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I get that. I definitely get that. Now, moving right along here, we're going to be looking at my number 3 here, and I'm actually shocked that it's at number 3. Because it's someone that has been featured pretty predominantly among all my tops of everything. But, shocker, no, not shocked, Luke Hemmings. Luke Hemmings is my number 3 artist. Once again, I keep wanting to talk about the Spotify algorithm here. Because if you think about it, okay, the top songs was Luke at number 1, Luke at number 2, Luke at number 4. And 21 Pilots was the top song of number 5, but spoiler alert, they're higher than Luke Hemmings. Yeah. So, like, I don't get where this is coming from. I don't understand the rankings here.
I don't know if, like, maybe you've listened to more a broader spectrum of 21 Pilots over the
over the year. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, regardless, I mean, I'm not upset because I do love all these bands. But yes, number 3, Luke Hemmings coming in at number 3. Last year was a big Luke Hemmings year. His album Boy did come out earlier in the year. Abby and I made a trip to Washington, D.C. to see this man perform live solo because we've seen him many times performing as 5 Seconds of Summer. But to witness his talent firsthand live in concert was fantastic, especially in a different area. So it was kind of cool, just kind of adding to the effect of it all. But yeah, I've said it 1,000 times. Luke is an insanely talented human. I love what he's done. Again, we keep talking about vibes of the music, but this dreamlike state that he kind of puts me in while I'm listening to it. I love it, and the lyrics are just fantastic. So Luke coming in at number 3, and I'm shocked at number 3, but it's fine.
Technically made your top 5 twice.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true, because he is definitely the maestro of creating the lyrics for 5 Seconds of Summer. So, yep, definitely. But moving right along here. What you got?
Right along. My number 3 is another returning artist, and I do believe you know which this one's going to be.
I think I do, but I don't remember the name.
We're talking the definition of if you were watching an indie film and you were to picture music in it, her music is what you would probably hear. It's Dodie.
There she is.
Dodie. Still my favorite artist, just only really came out with one of her own song last year, which was the Life is Strange title song, Somebody Is Listening. And other than that, she was mostly featured on other people's music. So it's recent she dropped from 1 to 3. And same with Faith. Her newer music was at the beginning of the year, and it just didn't carry over as much. So whenever, you best believe if Dodie gets a new album, like, she'll go right back up to the top.
Oh, yeah.
And she has been on my top 5 artists for probably the past 5 years.
I was just about to ask, do you think she'll ever fall off?
No.
It's just always consistent, whether it's new music or not. Like, you will
And
not
if she
stop listening.
does fall off, it's Spotify's fault.
That's funny. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Yeah. I guess you can kind of listen to the trend if you listen to our episode last year and then now listen to this one. These guys keep popping up no matter what, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, I guess moving right along to number 2. My number 2 is what I spoke about on my number 5 top song, and that number 2 is 21 Pilots. Wow, I just realized number 2, 20.
Yeah, 2. 5 seconds. So you really did.
I programmed this!
You really did. You're the reason Spotify is the way it is.
I broke it! Unfortunately, with a number 2 spot, I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I mentioned most of what I needed to say, and whenever I mentioned Overcompensated, number 5 with the top song. 21 Pilots is a band that I've been listening to for a very long time in my life. One thing I didn't mention before is this band has single-handedly helped me through darker parts of my life. So, yeah, it just has that deep connection to me. And almost exactly what you just said in regards to
AJR.
With AJR and such. As I progress in life, 21 Pilots has released songs that kind of match the trajectory that my life is on. So it's like at one point, it's all very dark, depressing, like I don't know what's going on. And at this point in life now, and at this point of where their music is now, things are like positive. Things look nice, but things are still tough, you know. So it's kind of cool to go along on a musical journey with these different artists that you connect to so much, and see how things adjust, and if you can connect still, or if things change. And that's kind of where I'm at with 21 Pilots at my number 2 of top artists.
One of the songs that come on my list of songs that have just played in the same order because of Spotify. And I'm not saying that's a knock towards a song. This song is a good song, but Stressed Out continues to come on. You know, my name's Blurface, and I care what you think. My number 2 artist. Listen, I don't have any rhyme or reason to how this works. As we were discussing, some things don't make sense. My number 2 artist is Noah Kahan.
Oh, okay.
And how he is not number 1, I could not tell you.
I know I followed along with your stories as you share them, but I literally, as of right now, don't remember what your number 1 is.
So that's going to be someone that catches you off guard.
Oh boy, here we go.
So no, I will. My number 1 is somebody I do listen to a lot.
Okay.
Was in my top 5 last year, I want to say. Mm-hmm. And she comes around the same time every year, but we'll save it for whenever I get to my number 1. First, we got to talk about yours.
So Mariah Carey.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Well, just a spoiler alert, sorry. Okay, my number 1. My number 1 that, once again, like, it makes sense whenever I reflect on my 2024 year. And then also, like I just mentioned in regards to the whole Abby debacle about her top listens. But the reason why I believe that this band is here at number 1 is because literally I didn't stop listening to them. But before I even continue to explain further, number 1 is The Maine. The Maine is a band that has been along for quite some time now. But even despite that, they continue to just churn out bangers of songs. The Maine is kind of a funny story in regards to myself and even Abby as well. The Maine has been a part of this festival that we work and attend yearly, and it's called Four Chord Music Festival. And the Maine is a band that's been there many, many times throughout the duration of this festival. And for probably the first, 3 appearances of the Maine at this festival, we did not listen to the Maine.
Yeah.
I don't know why. We have no rhyme or reason why. We had no, true reasoning to not listen to them. We always thought, oh my god, they have great stage presence. They put on a great show. The music, it's a bop. It's a vibe. You enjoy. You kind of sway along to it. And then I think, if I remember right, it was either 2 years ago or 1 year ago, we were just kind of doing the random shuffle on Spotify, and a playlist or an album would end and another song would start, or maybe we even just pressed play on their most recent album that came out at the time. Mm-hmm. And if I remember right, it's their self-titled album. We played it, and instantly the songs that came off the album were fucking jams. And ever since that day, we have not stopped listening to them. And I think that might be one reason why Abby didn't get them in her top 5, is because we always listen to them on my Spotify, you know? But regardless, she still listens to them frequently on hers, so there's still no rhyme or reason why Taylor Swift beat the Maine in her top 5.
I was just going to ask, did you guys accidentally switch Spotifys for the year?
Dude, I have no idea. I mean, that's the funny thing. I mean, Cajon and 21 definitely matched what I listened to, but to have five Saws of Luke in the Maine there, I mean, listen, I listen to them plenty too. So
I have 2 Maine songs on my playlist that I listen to often.
Are they the old ones? Are they the classic ones?
They are apparently their top 2 most popular songs right now.
Oh, okay.
Which is Loved You a Little with Taking Back Sunday and Charlotte
jam.
Sands.
Oh, yes.
And as well as Black Butterflies and Deja Vu.
Absolute banger. Yup. Absolute banger. Yeah, no, literally, like I said, with that said, nothing that anything that they put out is just fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I love them. I'm sad that I never gave them the chance the many times that I saw them in person. But ever since this new surge of us listening to the Maine, we did see them at the Sad Summer Festival last year, and it was fantastic. I was so excited to see them. So yeah, number one artist.
Were you sad to see them?
No, I was not.
Sad festival.
No, I don't accept that joke, sir. But yeah, so number one artist of 2024, the Maine, and I love you so much. I love them so much. So great.
I love you too.
I love you.
So my number one artist.
Okay.
All I Want for Christmas is
Mariah Carey.
Yeah. So every year, starting 2 years ago, I started going to this concert over the summer. You may have heard of it. It's called Anime Night.
Oh.
And so every year I listen to a lot of anime music. In particular, Amelie, who is my top artist. You may have noticed that there are no Amelie songs in my top 5 songs. However, Amelie was my top artist of 2024. I'm not mad. I do listen to a lot of Amelie, and I will say she is an artist and she covers anime songs that I tend to listen to a wider variety of her music as opposed to the same, few songs. I would say that I've listened to her Tokyo Ghoul entry, Unravel Me, the most, which is no longer in her top 5. But I don't she's normally in my top 5. She has been in my top 5 for the past 2 years. But did I ever think she was going to reach number 1? No.
So do you think this is a Spotify conspiracy, or is this factual?
I don't know. I hate the idea of conspiracies, and I'm not a conspiracist. I shut them down. Fuck conspiracies. But I'm saying maybe the AI is a little cracked. Just not as programmed as it should be.
Interesting.
Not as intelligent as we need the artificial intelligence to come by, I will say One Hell of a Team and Idol are both bangers. I don't know. Yeah, that's a low number. Siren's new. I haven't heard it yet. So I'll probably listen to her more in the car ride home. But and then she'll be my top artist.
That's all it takes. It's done. You listen to her for that 40-minute drive, and it's all over for 2025.
I mean, I'm already working on having 303 and Gym Class Heroes in my top 5, so...
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar. Did we talk about her last year? Did we talk about Amelie
I
last year?
want to say that she was in my number 5 spot last year, so, like, probably very little.
Okay.
She's good. She's real good. And she's coming out with new songs all the time because there's always new fucking animating games.
Of course. Yep. And they just ride the popular artists that are singing the songs, so they just keep employing them to sing them.
But I mean, if she is in my top 5, then Nate Wants to Battle should probably be my top 5. Creepy Nuts should probably be in my top 5.
That would make sense.
Like, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Well, on that note, sir,
we did it.
I guess that's all of them.
We recorded like fucking 3 hours of content.
We recorded a lot of content today. And not to even talk me up more, but I recorded about another hour before you got here.
So much content to listen to.
Oh man! Well, hey, it's better to get ahead of things rather than.
You're right. Whenever I go home tomorrow, I'm not going to record again tonight. I need to go to bed as soon as I get home tonight.
Yep.
Because I wake up at 5 in the morning for work.
Yep. But
I need to continue to record and get more episodes recorded. That way I'm just kind of editing and releasing them weekly as opposed to, oh shit, it's Friday. I want to release an episode tomorrow. Fuck me.
Mm-hmm. Instead of putting in the effort like, shit, I need to literally sit down and record things.
You know what? I'm just not going to edit this episode. And I mean, the episodes I do with guests are always minimum editing anyway, because I want you guys to hear our raw conversation.
Just
the
riffing.
The most that you can.
Just riffing back and forth.
If anything, I'll go in and I'll take out a couple ums. But hey, we talked about it on your podcast, but just in case people are interested, let's talk about our plans coming up about why are people so obsessed with a certain person?
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're gonna be doing a joint venture here.
Yes.
So it's gonna be the grouping of Shrek Attack and Oberrated once again.
I'm gonna let you explain this because it's kind of your bit.
All right, that's fine. So yes, we are grouping up once again. We're gonna do a joint venture. It's going to be released simultaneously on both of our podcasts. On the Oberrated podcast, it will be a part of my segment Binge Overload. I said it wrong. I said it correctly, but I said it wrong. It's going to be part of the Binge Overload segment where I will be focusing on an actor's filmography or director's filmography or a whole show, which in this case, it's going to be 2 things. I'm going to be putting myself through the ringer of watching all of Euphoria.
It is a ringer.
And I will be watching the bulk of Sydney Sweeney's filmography.
And I'm going to watch the Sydney Sweeney's movies that he recommends to me because I've already gone through the fucking ringer of Euphoria. And I'm not going to do that to myself again. I will say, I want them to continue Euphoria. I just don't want to watch it a second time. I want to watch new episodes, just not the ones I've seen.
Listen, you are selling it for me, sir. You are selling it.
I think it's worth watching one time.
Ugh, man.
It is not Riverdale.
True. Very true.
It is not Riverdale. It is unique. It's A24.
Yes, that is true.
And I think, I like the direction it goes. I just hate the characters because they're over the top or not over enough in the case of the person we are looking at, which is Sydney Sweeney. And I mean, the way I phrased it to Ober whenever we first birthed this brainchild, I did where your cats just go for a swim? But whenever we first spoke this, I messaged him because he is way more familiar with movies, actors, actresses, directors, filmography, I believe was the proper term to go with that. Mm-hmm. And I said, hey, is Sydney Sweeney a good actress and worth all the hype, or is it just boobs? And I will say, now that we are on my podcast, she has come out in an interview recently, and I've listened to interviews of her in the past where she is just dry, but she was talking about her personal life. And I do respect what she does with her personal life. Mm-hmm. Seems like a very intelligent person. Got her shit together. She works on cars for fun. Huh. So I think outside of acting, which is kind of her whole shtick, she is an interesting person. But for some reason, whenever those cameras turn on, she is boring.
Oh boy. Well, let's leave.
We'll leave a lot.
We'll leave that.
We'll leave a lot because maybe we watch these movies and I have a change of heart.
Yeah, you never know. Then we'll have quite the conversation where we go back.
But that's the little tidbit that I'm willing to throw out there for what we are heading towards.
Mm-hmm. So we're at least anticipating that being released in the first half of the year.
Yeah. So
we're going to work on that. We'll get that out to the listeners, and we're gonna have a great time recording that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it a lot. I've been very poor. Once you finish, if you listen to Oberrated first, thank you for coming here and continuing to listen to us. If you listen to this first, make sure you go to Oberrated's podcast and check that out and listen to it. As I said on there, I'm not a movie person. I don't have the attention span to sit down and watch a movie. I'm more of a let's sit down and watch a TV show because it's normally 23 to 48 minutes if we're being totally fair. Sometimes an hour, which is pushing my limits. Because the reason behind that is because I'm a gamer, so I'm used to being in control of my story.
Yep.
And I can't just mindlessly watch something, especially in the age of the TikToks, the Instagram Reels, and fucking telephone in your hand. I will catch myself very often scrolling through Facebook, just mindlessly, or
looking
TikTok
at
or Twitter, and oh look. People are angry because politics. And then we put it away and we look at the TV and 20 minutes has passed and what the fuck has happened? I got rewind. And, you can only imagine what that is for a movie.
Yep.
So, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a different take from my listeners. I almost call them viewers, like they're watching us.
They're always watching.
But I think for the Oberrated fans, it's something to definitely look forward to.
Absolutely. So and I'm looking forward to it too. We're gonna have a fun back and forth with that. Yeah. So, something to look forward to. But even beyond that, hey, Shrek did the shout out on my podcast, so I'm gonna do it on his. Make sure you rate this bitch, okay? You gotta rate this podcast 5 stars.
5 stars.
Nothing less. We can't do less.
We're an hour and 16 minutes in. If you made it this far, you like the content.
Absolutely. You made it this far. You love us, or at least one of us. And it's probably him because he's taller. So,
height matters behind a microphone.
Please go ahead into wherever you are getting your podcast listening pleasures. Rate this episode, rate this podcast 5 out of 5 stars, and help us expand to more listeners, because we would love that. We would love to do this for more people.
I agree. Thank you. And if you're into movies or music, as we've recently branched out to,
or anything at this point,
feel free to head over and check out Oberrated. Actually, I encourage you, go check out Oberrated. I think it's a great podcast. It was my number 2 podcast, but that's only because Mike and Big Bob release a podcast every day. And it's hard, whenever there's a daily podcast, it's hard to just top that because you got to match their energy.
I accept taking number 2 to those beautiful, oddly shaped fellows.
They are beautiful and oddly shaped. Yes, and hilarious.
I will accept my number 2 position.
If I say at the end of every podcast, whether it's 15 minutes or an hour and 17 minutes, if you made it this far, thank you. You are awesome. Continue being awesome. And then there's always one line we say. And I'm going to let Ober do the honors.
hit the fucking music.
Yeah,